The performance was so clumsy that even engaging with it felt like losing brain cells. But Felicity, the woman hailed as a business prodigy, thought every second of it. She helped Julian up and settled him gently back onto the sofa. Ashton Whitfield, you never change. Always pushing people too hard. Does the whole world have to revolve around you? I freed one hand and wrapped my knuckles on the desk. Cut the crap that has nothing to do with this project. $120,000. What is your plan? Her eyes were bloodshot. If taking the job means losing money, then we drop the project. I let out a cold laugh. Do you even remember how many drinks we downed? How many all-nighters we pulled to land this client? And besides this project, we have got other contracts with them. If we walk away, how many more $120,000s do we lose? Felicity, have you lost your mind? She shot me an impatient look and muttered, so petty, then pulled out a bank card and flung it at my face. It is only 120 grand. I will cover it for him. Happy now. My cheek stung, but I was eerily calm. Back when we were broke, Felicity used to complain that a $12 plate of fried rice was too expensive. Now 120,000 did not even make her blink. She had already forgotten how many people's livelihoods depended on us. This was never just about money, or maybe she knew that. She just did not care. Since she did not care about 120,000, what about 100 times that? I wanted to see if she would still be this casual then. I met up with my buddy Stanley Barnes for afternoon tea. He had not even finished cursing Felicity out when I got a message from Kenneth. Mr. Whitfield, get back to the office now. The second I reached the office door, I saw Julian directing people to haul my desk out. Contracts, files, documents, all scattered across the floor. Years of work, every bit of it built from nothing, with my own hands. Who the hell did he think he was? Put it all down now. I closed the distance in 2 strides, and drove my fist straight into Julian's face. Who told you to touch my things? Julian clutched his cheek, but his eyes stayed defiant. Felicity said you blew a major deal. You do not deserve this office anymore. She wants you moved to one of the cubicles in the main hall. She must have heard the commotion. Felicity showed up. Her gaze swept the wreckage on the floor, and something flickered behind her eyes. Julian, I told you to notify him. Who said you could touch his things? Julian lowered his hand, revealing the fist. Shaped bruise blooming across his cheek, and turned those pitiful eyes on Felicity. She caved instantly. Ashton, the decision was mine. If you want to take it out on someone, take it out on me. But rules are rules. Yes, Julian sent the price sheet, but it was one of your people who handed it to him. You bear direct responsibility. She sighed, placing both hands on my shoulders. I saw you booked a plane ticket. I do not have time to go back with you, though. Why do not you use this as a chance to take a few days off and head home? I shook her hands off. Who said I needed you to come? I am going home because, she scoffed, to get set up on a date and married. Drop the threats already. Julian told me your village does not even have some tradition about going back to marry at 30. Julian chimed in. Ash, do not blame me for telling her. I just could not stand watching you lie to her anymore. I looked him over. Slow and measured. Designer suit, Hermes belt, Louis Vuitton shoes. None of it matched his salary, and it was a world apart from the kid I had first met. Back then, he had been so grateful I had paid his tuition that he could barely find words to thank me. And now here he was, holding my girlfriend, dressed head to toe in clothes she had bought him, telling everyone he felt sorry for her because I had been stringing her along. Even if it meant throwing away my own dignity, I was done protecting theirs. I pulled a stack of printed pages from my bag and read them out loud in front of every single colleague. 3 months ago, my girlfriend booked a hotel room for the two of you. The room and the protection came out to $5,800. 2 months ago, she bought you a limited edition belt worth $10,200. 1 week ago, she bought you a ring worth $126,000. I have receipts and photos for all of it. So tell me, who exactly was deceiving whom? Whispers rippled through the office. Some of my coworkers did not even bother hiding their contempt. Felicity's face went white, then flushed scarlet. I told someone to help me move my things back to their original spots. Felicity tried to stop them, but nobody listened. Kenneth was the most ruthless. Mr. Whitfield, let me spray some sanitizer in your office. Reeks of homewrecker in here.